The terrain of rock and roll is one of dizzying peaks and bottomless valleys. For every rock success story filled with supermodels, Learjets, and trashed hotel rooms, there is the story of a tragic fall from grace. Few bands have seen the view from greater extremes than Quiet Riot. In the early 80s, they were heavy metal superstars. Their first album, Metal Health, became the highest charting debut ever by an American heavy metal band. But in 1987, after firing lead singer Kevin DuBrow, the band and DuBrow's solo career soon sank into obscurity. But now, in a move that is eerily reminiscent of the film This Is Spinal Tap, Quiet Riot has reunited for a comeback tour. And today they're headlining, not at Madison Square Garden, but at Turtle Lake Resort, which happens to be a nudist camp. We wondered how the headbanging 80s metal of Quiet Riot and the gentle 60s hedonism of the nudist movement would mix, here at Nudestock, 1998. But staging a rock festival inside of a nudist camp raises its own set of issues, such as how do you dance seductively when you're already naked? And where do you keep your lighter?
We've been talking about this for the last 3 weeks, a Quiet Riot doing a nude show.
We tend to think that we'd like to have them naked.
You want me to take it out? You want me to take it out?
I want them to party all night long.
While there's always been a historical connection between nudity and rock, the presence of Quiet Riot at this venue seems oddly arbitrary. For these nudists, the headlining act might just as easily be Hanson or Metallica, as long as they can dance to it. Well, sort of dance to it. Are you a huge Quiet Riot fan?
Let's say that when the when the booking agent calls and says, how about this, that, or the other person, I say, sing me songs.
How about we change the titles of our songs? Come on, Feel the Boys. Oh, The Wild and the Well Hung.
On one level, DuBrow understands the irony of the situation and is able to joke about it.
Love's an Itch. And of course, Bang Your Head just remain the same.
But on another level, it becomes clear that Quiet Riot could, in fact, really use this gig.
The last time I heard this much convincing to get my clothes up was in 1983 after Come On Feel the Noise was the top 10 hit. And that was for a completely different reason.
That kind of exposure didn't scare off Backtalk, Quiet Riot's warm-up band. The members are Nudestock regulars and have plenty of experience playing in the buff. Guitarist Michael Hawks used to play a clear acrylic guitar to remain completely unobstructed.
It was supposed to have a magnifying glass, and it worked the opposite, and so I had to quit using it because it shrunk what little I had to nothing.
I guess you're wearing it backwards, is that right?
Yes. And when the sun hits it, it burns me.
Backtalk had plenty of advice for Quiet Riot on the occasion of their nude debut.
Baby powder in between your butt cheeks helps a lot.
At this concert, at least, we didn't have to worry about any concealed weapons. In my case, it was more about what I could see that was frightening me. The only thing worse than out-of-shape nudists who've been in the sun all day eating sausages are those same nudists once they've had a whole lot more to drink. Kevin DuBrow, however, had a plan as to how he might top his audience for shock value.
Before I hit the stage tonight, the whole band and myself, we're going to do a shot of a Viagra espresso. We're going to hit the stage, ready to rock and erect. How does that work?
We said
Apparently, it didn't. Nothing could persuade the band to drop their pants or even play an encore. Call it performance anxiety. Understandable in a business where a platinum-selling band can come to the point where they're forced to play for mere dozens of naked people. People who are more interested in letting it all hang out than in contemplating what these former titans of heavy metal might have stuffed inside their spandex pants. For Rock Candy, I'm Lynn Snowden.